Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today our topic of discussion is SHM as a projection of uniform circular motion. So here we will observe a point moving in uniform circular motion in a circle. It will be moving in a circle in uniform circular motion, and we will project different motion parameters like displacement, velocity and acceleration over any diameter. See here I have taken a screen which is exactly matching with the diameter of the circle, and we will project the different motion parameters over this screen or the diameter and see if the parameters are in accordance with the expressions that we get in SHM, like the expression for displacement or velocity or acceleration in SHM. If they are matching with them, we will see. So now let's just start. So zooming in the diagram, let's see, let's say there is a point P, and this P is moving with uniform angular velocity, and the angular velocity is given as omega. See here, the angular velocity is omega, and the point P is moving in the circle. In this circle it is moving. Now the projection, let's just say that light rays are coming like this. Let's say light rays are coming like this, and we are observing the shadow of the point P over a screen right here. We have a screen right here, and this screen exactly matches with the diagram of the circle, and we are observing the shadow of the point P in the screen. So let's say the point was moving, and when we started observing at t equals to 0, when we took t equals to 0, let's say the point P was here. So accordingly its shadow must be forming somewhere here, right? And the point is moving with uniform angular velocity omega. Let's say when after t time passed, the angle covered by the point from here, it has covered this much angle, and this angle is can be taken as omega t. Now at this new position, its shadow will be here. So even if the point moved in a circular path here, we can see its shadow moved in a straight line over the screen. So basically we can say that the projection of this circular portion over the screen gives us the displacement, right? So let's just start. So from the mean position right here, let's say the initial angular position of the point P was some angle phi. We don't know what that phi is. Let's say it was at some angle phi from the point P, and now after t time it has moved another omega t angle, and currently it is here. So this position, this much distance right here, gives us the value of the shadow from the middle point, right? Value of the shadow at any time. If we can find that position, that distance, if we can find this distance, it will give us the distance of the shadow at any point. So see here, let's just for now, let's just this whole angle as theta, and we can see this theta equals omega t plus phi. We have added those two angles, and for making it simpler, we have taken this angle to be theta. So here if this angle is theta, we can say this angle is also theta, right? Now this is equal to the radius. Let's say the radius value is a. So the entire span of our screen, it will be 2a, right? The entire span of our screen will be 2a. Now think, if we consider this triangle here, this triangle here, in this triangle, this angle we are taking as theta. So let's just write, I have taken theta equals to omega t plus phi. For now we are taking this angle. Now let's draw this triangle and observe. So this gives us the displacement from the middle point, right? This displacement from the middle point. Now in this triangle we have the radius as a, and this angle is theta. So if I say this displacement is x, from the right angle triangle I can see that x equals a sine theta, and our theta is omega t plus phi. So basically we got the expression for x equals to a sine omega t plus phi, which we already know this is in accordance with the SHM expression, right? In SHM, the displacement from mean at any point of time can be given as x equals to a sine omega t plus phi. Now this is just displacement, right? What about velocity and acceleration? Let's just check. So if we have the particle moving in circular motion, and right now the particle is here, right? So its velocity will be tangentially something like this. So let's just draw the velocity. So this is the velocity vector v, and this v equals to r omega, and in this case our r is equals to a, we have taken a, so a omega, this a omega will give us the velocity in circular motion, right? So what about the velocity in velocity of the shadow over the screen? So we can say if this is the velocity, this one's horizontal component will give us the velocity of the shadow over the screen. Now again zooming in, see this value theta, so this value is also theta, and this value will be 90 minus theta, and again this value will be again theta. So if we have this velocity v equals to a omega, then the horizontal component we get as a omega cos theta, but again our theta value equals omega t plus phi. So again we can see the velocity vector for here, the velocity vector equals a omega cos omega t plus phi, which is again in accordance with the expression for velocity in SHM. Now our final parameter, which is acceleration. Let's talk about acceleration then. In uniform circular motion, our acceleration is towards the center, right? Our acceleration is towards the center, and the value, it is our centripetal acceleration, and the value is r omega square. In this case our radius is a, so it is a omega square towards center. Now if the acceleration here is a omega square, this one's horizontal component in the screen, we can see this one's horizontal component will direct towards the mean, towards the middle point of the screen, it will mean towards the middle point. So let's again zooming in, we know this angle is theta, hence if this is a omega square, the horizontal component here will be again a omega square sine theta, and again our value is theta equals to omega t plus phi. So again in this triangle this is a and this is a sine, the if this value is theta then sine theta, this is our horizontal component and it is directed towards the mean. So the our acceleration over the screen, the acceleration of the shadow will be directed towards the mean, and its value will be a sine omega t plus phi. Again we can see this acceleration value is in accordance with the expression for acceleration in simple harmonic motion. So basically we can conclude that the motion of a particle over a circle, if we project that motion on any diameter, then that motion over the diameter, the projection, motion of the projection over the diameter, it can be regarded as an SHM.